Hello everyone, let's solve this problem. Divide players into teams of equal skill. So you are given a positive integer array skill of even length n, whereas the ice skill denotes the skill of the ice player. Divide the players into n over two teams of size n. Two says that the total skill of each team is equal, right? So the chemistry of a team is equal to the product of the skill of the players on that team. Return the sum of the chemistry of all the team, or return negative one if there is no way to divide the players into teams such that the total skill of each team is equal, right? So let's take the first example. So as you can see in the first example, we can take 1 and 5, 2 and 4, and 3 and 5, right? Because 1 and 5 is the same as 3, right? 2 and 4, the same is 6, right? And 2 and 4, the same is 6. And 3 and 3, the same is 6, right? Because we have to divide them, the teams, and the teams skill sum is gonna be the same, right? So as you can see in this one, the sum is gonna be 6, right? But the chemistry is just the product, right? The sum of all the products of all the teams, right? So as you can see, 1 and 5, their product is 5, right? 2 and 4 is gonna be 8, and 3 and 3 is gonna be 9, and the sum of all these products is gonna be 22, right? So we are going to return 22 for this case. So how do we divide these teams of equal sum, right? The skill sum is gonna be equal, right? So how do we solve this problem? So the first approach is gonna be sorting them, right? So how do we sort this thing, right? So let's sort them, right? So as you can see, we can sort this one. One is gonna be the first one, and two is gonna be the second, and three is gonna be the third, and it goes like three, and we have four here, and we're gonna have the last one is gonna be five, right? So as you can see, the only possible way of forming a team is gonna be taking the minimum and the maximum number each time, right? The leftmost point, the leftmost number, and the rightmost number in each time, right? So let's take this number and this number, right? So as you can see, 1 and 5, their sum is gonna be 6, right? So we multiply them, and their product is gonna be 5, right? So we will add in our chemistry, we will add 5, right? Then once we have taken these two, because the number of people in the team gonna be two, right? We have taken these two teams, and uh, we can take them again, right? So we will move our two pointers to the next, right? We'll take these two numbers in next, right, in next team. So as you can see, we can take 2 and 4, right? Their sum is gonna be 6, because their sum is gonna be 6, right? So as you can see, their sum is 6, and their product is gonna be 8, right? We will add 8 to the chemistry. Then once we have taken these two teams, we can take the next teams, right? We can take 3 and 3, right? Their sum is gonna be 6. We have to validate that their sum is gonna be the same with other teams, right? So 3 and 3 is gonna be 6, and their product is gonna be 9. So as you can see, the total sum is gonna be 22, right? So we are going to return this 22 to our answer, right? So the first thing we are going to do is sort then this skill array. Then we will two pointers, and we're gonna take from the right and the left at a time. Then we will check whether the sum of the numbers we have taken is the same as all the teams, right? And once we check that, but if let's take the one that's gonna be if let's take the one that's impossible to form a group. Let's say the last one, right? So as you can see in the last one, we have teams 1, 1, and 2, right? Let's take we have 1 and 1, and we're gonna have skill 2, and we're gonna have skill 3. Let's take skill 3, right? Since it's sorted, uh, yeah, we sorted it. But so as you can see, we can take 1 and 3, right? Their sum is gonna be 4, and we will move to the next one. But as you can see, the sum of these two skills is gonna be 3, right? So we cannot. There is no way we can take. We can form a group, a team with equal skill. So it's gonna be. We are going to return -1. So the time complexity is gonna be n log n, since we have sort. We are going to we have sort the skills array, and so we have sort the skills array, and the space complexity is gonna be n, right? Because for sorting we need n space, right? So I'm going to solve this problem this way. So I'm going to scale dot sort. It's gonna be first we have to sort it. Then once we have sort this one, we have a left pointer. Let's start from 0, and we have the right pointer starts from the end of the skills array, and we're gonna have length of skill minus one, right? Then once we have this one, and while left is right, then we have to press now the equal sum, right? Equal sum. They say this one is just the sum of skill at index 0, the sum of these two numbers, right? It's gonna be the sum of skill at left and skill at right, because it's the sum of this. So what we're going to do is first we have to sum. We have to, if skill at the left plus skill, yeah, we have skill at right. If this one is different from the equal the equal sum, and what we need to know, what we need to do is just return negative one, right? Because it's impossible to form this kind of group, right? But what if it is the same? If this is the same, we have a chemistry array. Let's say a chemistry variable. Okay, chemistry is gonna be 0 initially. So if the semi is not, if the sum is different, we have to return negative one. But if the same is the sum of this, the left and the right is gonna, if this is the same as equal sum, then we have to add it to is we have to add to the chemistry class or equal to the product of this. We multiply them and the product of these two numbers, right? And once we have done this, what we're going to do is we will move our left pointer to the right and our right pointer to the left. Then once we have done, we have to return chemistry, right? Then we can just return the chemistry. So let's see if this works or not. So as you can see, passed for the gives 3 of the test cases, and let's see if it works for all of them. So as you can see, passed. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. It will help me a lot. Thank you very much.